Hi guys, this is Ken Adidi. Today I want to show you an EMR electronic medical record system that I've developed using Python programming and SQL programming, which I've used to develop the backend. And I actually just want to show this from the very beginning. And that's why I have displayed the codes here. In the contemporary world, actually, the systems really help organizations to manage their data, and this is particularly for use in the hospitals. This system actually it is still being developed, but to this end I would show how far this system is. This is a login page. As you can see, friends, the login page has checks, so if you don't put the right credentials, it doesn't go through. As you can see, when I write anything there, it will tell you login. Please enter the correct login credentials. But the moment I do the right credentials, it should be able to pick. My username is code with Ken, password, and as you can see, it is indicating that hospital management system login success. Let me maximize this. So as I told you, I am still developing it, and that's why perhaps the interface may not seem appealing. The fullness of the time, I'll add even some image. And these are the departments that we have. This is the system. As you can see, this is human resource department, maternity, of course. There's ANC, we have male ward, we have female ward, peds, all that. As you can see, laboratory. This is reports. Actually, I'm still developing the reports. In the fullness of the time, I'll show that. I'll do that so that it be able to generate reports, and one is able to specify the dates for which they want to generate the report. Maybe 25th of August to, yeah, you can specify whichever time, and then which particular department, whether it's ANC. You want to group your report by gender, yes, condition or age, whichever you want. So in the fullness of the time, I'll show those. But as of now, I want to show you simply how this system works. For example, in this particular case, perhaps you're having a mother who has come for delivery, and this mother, perhaps they're called Fanny's Abel Green. Date, it will always settle on the very date, but you can select whichever. Unique identifier, let's say we're having 5454. In the fullness of the time, I'll also show how to come up with the unique identifier. Maybe they gave birth, it was a normal delivery, type of birth, it's a live birth, preterm baby, whether there was no, whether low birth weight, serve no, death, there was no death, referral, there was no referral. Then perhaps you pick the discharge data. After that, when you save the data, it should be able to tell you that the record was saved. As it is indicated, the record was saved successfully, and that tells that when you go to our server, which we open through the browser, we should be able to see that Fanny's has been saved to the server, the database that is in the server. This is maternity. Yes, it is loading, it is still loading. Yes, as you can see, friends, we have Fanny's Abel has been added to the database which is stored in the server. The other things that you can also do with the system, we can clear the window. Again, because we had an identifier and we know the unique ID, we can search unique ID, so it should be able to populate the face so that we know we are talking about, we are trying to find details for whichever patient or client. At the same time, you realize that next time when I close the system and next time I open it, the record for funnies should be populated here in the display window. As you can see that, let's try to do that so that we see whatever it's happening. Yeah, so when we run this again, still loading, pardon me, my machine is full, and that contributes to the longer time of loading. So we log in, code with Ken, password, login success. So when we go back to maternity, this point we should be able to see funnies Abel has been added. Can clear the window. At the same time, when you just click the record, any record there, should be able to populate the face for you. At the same time, we can always update. Like for example, here we had entered data or records for funnies green. For example, if you want to change green to white, we should be able to update such that in the database we are not reading green but white. Just click update. The record was updated successfully, and we're expecting that when we get back to the database which is stored in the server, we will be able to see that this record is no longer green but white. Let's refresh the browser. Yes, you see it has been updated. So that's how the system works. That's how the system works. That's how it works. Other things that we can also do, we can also delete the record. We can delete the record by simply searching 5454. Then you delete. The record was deleted successfully. So we expect that when we go to the server, we are not seeing record for funnies. Just go to the server, refresh again. It should disappear. As you can see, we are now not seeing record for funnies because we deleted it from the system, the user interactive surface. One other thing that I would love to show us that look, in the fullness of the time, as I showed you that I'm developing the report, in the fullness of the time, as the report is being generated with the data, as that will be, we are also going to plot graphs. Though this is not professional, but as you can see, in the fullness of the time, this is the kind of a graph we expect the plotting, that it will be able to plot. Other things that I just want to show us, friends, is that look, up to this level, this system actually can work for a healthcare management program, and I have generated an installer. I've generated an installer, as you can see, which I don't want to speak much more about, but as you can see, these are files associated with this installer. When you open any, it should be able to show you. And you see that it has many associated files and DLLs. This is the installer, as you will be able to see. So this is the very one that can be carried using a USB disk, then transferred and installed in any computer. This is the installer. Up to that end, thank you, friends, and subscribe to my channel, iSTAT Research. Thank you. Bye bye.